Welcome, everyone, to another episode of A Face for Radio. We have guests in the studio today. I am your host, Andrew Latham. We have my brother, Garrett Latham in. Garrett, say hi.
No.
I'm Troy.
No. Do I really have to say you're Troy?
Troy Sudkiss.
Troy Sudkiss. You are such a baby. You and Brett are the biggest babies in the world. Because you refuse to put your name. You know what? I'm willing to
here. This is my second one.
Yeah, but you don't want anybody to know who you are.
We should be paid for these guest appearances here.
You don't want anybody to know who you are. We're sharing some drinks. We're gonna tell some stories today. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good podcast.
We gotta cover the deal breaker.
Oh yeah, we got what was the other deal breaker?
Was the parking one?
Parking, or was it the condiments? You posted two of them.
I'll have to check, yeah. Well, let's start off with those. So what's the bigger deal breaker? Somebody telling you what condiments to use, or someone not drinking soda and telling you and
why they're better than you for
thinking
not
that they're
drinking
better
soda?
than you. Yeah.
It's the condiments one.
Troy.
Or Mr. Sudkiss.
Mr. Sudkiss.
I would disagree. It's
actually no. You're Johnny Lingo. That's what you're going to be today.
I'll take Johnny Lingo.
what? So who tells you what kind of condiments to use when?
Wait, let's first look
You've
at
never had anyone-
that. Let's talk about that family wearing the same T-shirt at Lagoon. I'm not going to name any names here.
Let's just say his name rhymes with Brett Smith.
That's a cool family right there.
Yeah. That's good people right there. That's salt of the earth.
I mean, I guess I tell people not to put ketchup on their hot dogs because that's retarded.
You tell people that?
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when people tell you you're using too much ketchup?
No one's ever told me.
No one's ever said that to you?
Do you guys do mayo on your microwavable burritos?
Oh, heavens no.
Oh my.
I don't me either. I was just saying, I know people.
Like on the top?
First off, who eats a microwavable burrito?
Who doesn't eat microwave?
The bombs at 7-Eleven?
Oh, those are big.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah, those are big. That was the first thing you thought about? Those are big.
Well, they are big if you say
two-hander.
it is a two-hander.
It is, but they always explode.
If you rub it too much, it does. That's when the mayo comes out.
But yeah, I know people who may put mayo on top of there.
That's disgusting.
Fine, it's disgusting. They say it's good.
No, the deal breaker is the soda one.
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Because we all drink soda, don't we not?
Well, I'm not.
I brought him high voltage yesterday, and he fell in love with it.
It's so good.
That is good.
I stood in the store for 4 hours. He texted me and goes, "What are you doing today?" I said, "Nothing." He goes, he doesn't say, "Hey, will you come to the store and hang out with me?" He goes, "Come to the store. I'm here by myself."
Thanks for coming, by the way.
He made like $80 because of me.
All right.
It was funny. I walked in and he goes, "Hey," he was checking someone out and he goes, "Show me your ID." And the guy looks at me like, "Oh shit, what's going down?"
Oh yeah, I said it real tense.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just left it at that. He was all tension. He's
Yeah,
like,
and he's
whoa.
like, "Did you want my ID?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, you're just joking?" I was like, "Yeah." And then some woman came in and talked about how her son was like a prick because he started drinking protein or something. Do you remember that?
Those people are dumb.
Yeah.
Everyone's dumb.
I mean, that's a pretty good way to tell someone's a douche, though.
Yeah.
It's how much protein they consume on any given day. And
Like, you have to have your body weight in grams, so right now I'm doing 415 grams of protein.
There's no way I could consume my body weight in grams of protein in a day.
Let's talk about how much we weigh on here.
No, it's not.
That's depressing.
What are the results for that thing, though?
Well, so most people said the soda. I had 26.
The
and
soda?
Then I had 10 say...
What did I do? What did I vote for?
Nobody cares.
All right.
And then the other one was parking...
Wow.
The other one was parking outside the lines, inconveniencing everyone else because you're an idiot and don't know how to park. The other one is now putting the grocery cart back in the cart corral.
It's definitely the lines.
The lines,
no,
yeah.
it's the
Yes.
cart corral.
No, it
it is 100% the cart corral.
No, it isn't.
Argue your case.
The cart corral problem can easily be fixed. You can take the cart and put it in the corral. You can't move some douchebag's car into the correct parking spot.
It's not. I'm not talking about that. This is someone's personality. This is their personality says, "I am too big of a piece of human trash to take this cart and put it back where it needs to go."
Or the piece of human trash that says, "Oh, these lines don't mean anything."
But you can.
If these are the people that cross borders just because.
Trump 26. I want that wall up, and I want it up now.
We ought to have walls instead of lines in parking lots.
No, because there's reasons where you can park outside the lines. Because the guy that next to you parked outside the lines.
So then it doesn't matter.
But then you can't fit in your spot because the guy next to you.
You back in, so your door's facing the other way. Mm. And then you slash his tires and kill his children.
No. No, the cart is a bigger deal breaker. That says a lot about their personality.
Troy?
You know, I go with... What if I go with both? What do I like both? Both are bad.
No,
here's the reason why I'll give you a scenario. Okay. Because, you know, I show up in a parking lot. Let's say it's to Target. And then...
Because you want to use the women's bathroom because you identify as a female?
Well...
Because you piece it
I'm
down.
neutral. Anyways, there's all these parking spaces taken, except the one at the very front.
Okay.
It's open, but you pull up to it, there's a shopping cart. Mm-hmm. A proper person would just get out and move it. Me, it's like, let's just go to the back.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But when someone parks on that line, it's like, I don't want to park next to them. Because what if they... My door.
What kind of car do you drive?
Great argument.
He
drives a nice car. It's like a 2017
If
Elantra.
you drive a nice car, totally understandable. My car is a POS. Ding it up
you.
all you want. In fact, it's named Andrew because it's such a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And Andrew's wrong about this one.
No. The cart corral is a bigger issue because this person is lazy and they're inconsiderate.
Is the other person not lazy?
Yes, because what if the lines aren't correctly... You ever been in a parking lot where the lines aren't drawn like correctly? Or else they redraw the lines, now you've got hologram lines, and you don't know which one to drive in?
No.
Yes, you have!
There are a bunch of
You're
kids,
being a liar! You're lying right now because you know I'm right!
There are a bunch of kids out there with a can of yellow paint and roller like, hey, we're going to play a trick on these people.
You've never seen where they redraw the lines of a parking lot?
They redraw the lines on the parking lot?
Yeah.
And then I use my brain and I deduce which
What about
of the
when it's really
lines.
dark out and you can't see where the lines are?
I have lights on my car, Andrew.
What if the lights are dim?
You're wrong.
I'm right. This is my podcast and I am right.
What about the people who park like perpendicular to the lines?
Oh,
they have a nice car.
They deserve to be killed.
Yeah, they do. I hate those people.
It's like, why are you in this neighborhood? You know,
why
if your car is that nice, why are you here?
Yeah, especially when it's not a nice car.
Shouldn't you be at like Harmon's?
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That should be at GNC.
And even if they're driving a car to Whole Foods, isn't that wrong? Shouldn't they be biking to Whole Foods?
Yeah.
They should be
on
having
tires made out of
No, they should have like a flock of crows. Remember that episode of Hey Arnold with Pigeon Man?
Yep.
Where he flew with pigeons?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it should be.
Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
That show was stupid.
Get out.
They're coming out with a new one.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Football head?
Yeah.
What was the black dude's name? I swear it was Carl.
Lawrence.
Tyrone.
Lawrence.
Daquan.
Jamalia.
Oh, what was his name? Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah.
See, I know it began with a consonant.
Okay. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show, shall we, ladies and gentlemen?
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
While I have the Latham brothers here,
Uh-huh.
on the record, want the record to show, Taco Bell sucks. That's for the both of you. I know, I wanted you to get you both in the room to say that. Now that I've said it, you may continue with the show.
Hey everyone, who am I? Let me tell you what's delicious. Mayonnaise on microwave burritos.
Listen.
But properly constructed quasi-Mexican food.
Williams' heritage doesn't allow him to enjoy good food.
El Pollo Loco is way better.
That's like the white trash. That's more white trash Mexican food
Like
than
I
Taco
said,
Bell
his
is.
heritage. You see, half of him is a drunk, Irish, worthless pile of human trash. The other half, they couldn't figure out what fire was until they landed on the American continent. So
We rode dolphins.
no, you held on to one until it got up here. But
okay,
no,
let's go. Let's
okay.
move on.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna.
I've actually never had every time I think about El Pollo Loco, I'm like, I should go try El Pollo Loco. And I'm like,
That's because grilled chicken sucks.
see, I've never had a good piece of grilled chicken.
That's because it doesn't exist.
Have you been there?
No.
He hasn't been there. Yeah, well, guess where you guys are going tonight?
There's no El Pollo Loco in Utah, is there?
There's one in Orem.
Yeah, but I can't. That's a part of town where people of my complexion aren't really welcome.
Oh.
You're welcome because they don't know what you are.
Like,
Like his
¿Por qué?
they're like, All right.
I don't even know what porque means.
Because?
I don't think William shows up and they go, well, he looks Hispanic, but he's like three times the size of a Hispanic.
Let's see what he orders. Can I get the extra mayonnaise with my food?
They're like, I want some pico with my guac.
Macarones con queso.
What does Garrett think about street tacos?
First off, it's a dumb word. Street taco.
Thank you. That's what I said.
What about
they're made on the street?
What about alley?
I want to eat food made on the street.
What about alley burritos or like stoop tostadas?
I saw a guy using a grocery cart as a grill in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would be street tacos.
It's probably covered in STDs, by the way.
It probably is. It has that bitter taste to it. Compliments the sweet.
It's a little nutty.
HIV
Literally
is
nutty.
I've never had a street taco. I'll never have a street taco. Call it a taco.
I'm going to take you and you to California. Street tacos.
I'm not allowed in California.
On me.
I'm too much of an American.
Yeah.
As long as you're paying. I don't care. We could go to the
That's a good answer.
We could go to the DMZ.
He wants to take me to this Gordon Ramsay burger place in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Break.
If you're there, we should go too.
Yeah.
He's not going to be there.
I might spring
Aren't
break.
you in Reno?
No, Thanksgiving break.
Oh, yeah.
We're not planning our meals out to next March.
Hey, so then on the way down, we can stop at...
So in 20 years, when we meet up for... Yeah, that's not happening.
It should.
Look at my calendar. Let me check in 2040 what exactly I'm having for breakfast.
Tell me what you think your email address will be.
Well, what were you going to say? What was the next topic?
Oh, yeah, okay, so a few weeks ago... By the way, would like to apologize for the podcast. They have been pretty bad. Also, eat shit. I'm doing this for free.
Well, the other thing is, it's only funny when you have a guest on.
You're only funny when you have a guest on.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So I mentioned in one of them, if you listen to the end, if you wanted to hear me talk about some of my past relations.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't play with the hole in my freaking pants.
Mr. Sudkiss over here is reaching into his pants. So anyway, my friend Eric Moulton said, I want to hear about these stories. So we're going to cover two of the more
Who's
interesting
Eric
ones.
Moulton?
It's a good friend of mine. That's who.
We'll just let it go.
You don't know him because...
Someone's calling you.
Let's ignore it.
Who is it?
Work.
We can handle it, right?
Okay, we'll do.
Okay, so let's go over Rachel first, then we'll go Telescope.
Okay.
Because we only have about 25 minutes left before Mr. Sudkiss has to go. And I think your wife is like making you do a bunch of stuff tonight because you're just not a man anymore, basically.
I'm not.
His wife won't let him eat at Carl's Jr. because she thinks the ads are sexist. I gotta get that guy on the show.
We should get that guy.
Yeah, and remember the sleeping bag I was telling you about yesterday? The guy, his wife sleeps in a sleeping bag in bed with him.
Why?
That's a whole nother conversation right there.
I don't know.
She sleeps in a sleeping bag?
They sleep in the same bed, but she's in a sleeping bag.
In the bed.
Yeah.
Does he have like night rapes or something?
First off, she's your wife. You cannot literally rape your wife.
That's true.
She has a...
Who is this guy? Why does he allow that to happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what would happen if my wife that doesn't exist, I probably won't, if she did that? First off...
Yeah, what would you do?
Well, I'd start digging a hole in the backyard. About yay big, yay wide. I'm going to put her in it. And I'd say, this is where you're going to sleep.
She's in a sleeping
for
bag.
forever. But I want to know, is it one of those mummy bags?
Like those nice thermal ones?
No, yeah, but the ones that are made out of like nylon. The ones, because if she's moving around, that's making like a paper.
It's noisy.
That's making a noise and like.
It's noisy.
It's true.
For sure.
Why didn't you just sleep in a different room?
Well, she probably loves him.
Get this person on the show. Let's ask him.
Why you can't love someone and sleep in a sleeping bag in bed with them? Like, night, honey. Let me zip up.
What if they have like a horrible rash?
All the way up.
Good night.
What if they have a bad rash?
Well, then why are they in the same bed with you?
Well, maybe they want to be close.
With a rash?
They're in a sleeping bag now, Andrew. It doesn't matter.
I didn't know rashes were impervious to sleeping bags.
that kind of rash.
Is that what happens when a quarantine happens? They call up Coleman and be like, I need 400,000 sleeping bags right now.
Maybe it is.
That's a quarantine. The quarantine effort is done by sleeping
Those
bags.
are some good sleeping bags.
That's what saved us from Ebola.
Oh, you know what? Well, you know what they do in quarantines? They corral them into some effing pony corral, and they leave them there to die.
Good!
So, how is that better than sleeping bags? I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Finish your damn story.
Okay, so anyways, let's talk about Rachel.
Rachel, that's
Now,
Rachel.
Williams knows a lot about Rachel. Garrett, you know about Rachel, but Williams is the best because he always gives me... Every time I kind of go through my head
Oh, my
and go...
hell. Tell the story.
Yeah, what happened?
Every time I go through my head and I think about like all the girls I've dated, I always forget about her. And I saw her like every week for 3 months. So...
And she bought you a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, she bought.
We're
you
actually
cool
looking
stuff.
at a lot right
she
now.
made you a better person.
She made me that pillowcase.
She made
This
you a
dinosaur
pillowcase?
one?
Yeah, she made me a
That's
pillowcase.
the ugliest pillowcase.
My
in the
wife-
world.
It's not.
made
It's
me
not
a
good.
pillowcase.
It's not good handiwork.
She made a great beanie, though.
Let me tell you about Let me tell you about handiwork, though.
Handy.
She did make a good beanie.
Where'd you meet this girl?
Tinder. So
The end.
so we were gonna meet up, and she rode the train down from Ogden.
Wait, did you? I want to know how the conversation started. Did she like message you on Tinder?
She goes,
She like, hey stud muff.
I think she said, I like your beard.
That's really what she said.
She basically had a fetish for chubby guys with beards.
Gosh.
So
Well,
of
you
course
only
I,
fit one of those.
what? How does that?
I'll let you decide.
Yeah. So, anyways, but she we met she came down on the train.
Yeah.
And let's just say that her pictures were not accurate to what real life was.
Well,
Surprise,
what do you mean? Yeah,
surprise.
surprise. Like, it was a big surprise.
Yeah, I'm talking like a huge. I'm talking like a huge surprise. So, because back then, God, well, that was 2014.
That
Was
was
it?
2014?
Hold on, 2014.
Was I? I was here.
Yeah, you were engaged.
Oh, yeah, man. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, after you got Martin Harris a couple times, and then
Yeah.
And you fell asleep in a 7-Eleven parking lot.
Look at all over there.
Mr. Sudkiss.
After you just ate a-
Mr. Sudkiss has a very
Let me
interesting
just get my
story.
journal out so I don't read it for everyone.
Speaking of journals, did you know Crompton read Alan's journal on the mission?
I didn't.
He opened it up and read it in front of him.
That's in front of him?
Yeah. And then he drew a penis on his face while he was sleeping. But anyway, so this girl Rachel, after the first date, I really wasn't interested, but she really liked me, and I didn't want to hurt her feelings because I'm a prick,
Yeah.
and I should have just stopped talking to her like you do.
Yeah.
Like when a girl calls you over and over and over, you just pretend that she's done existing.
Yeah. And, you guys hung out a lot?
Yeah. Well, so under bridges, we're frank and.
Did you like her?
Go crowd
No,
fishing.
I did
Didn't
not.
like
I
her.
did not. But I also didn't really have emotions at the time. I was really dead inside. So I thought maybe I should just give it a try because she was really nice. But so fast forward to Christmas, and she's like, "We need to get each other presents," and I was like, "That's fine." And she had an NES, so I got a couple games.
An
She-
NES?
Yeah, she bought me the most thoughtful presents anyone's ever gotten me.
That's very true.
Yeah,
A gun with one bullet?
with her name on it.
And it can only be pointed in one direction.
She got me these autographed pictures of
That is a pretty sweet.
of one of my favorite shows. The cast did it, and then she made me a beanie. But I got back from Christmas, and I went up and I saw her, and we were sitting there talking.
Where does she live again?
Ogden.
Oh, okay.
And she took the day off,
Yeah.
and that was the day I was like, I gotta break up with her. And we're sitting on her couch talking, and my parents had met her a while back.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Well, they came to watch the game, and she was there.
What game?
The Utah State game.
Oh.
And she goes,
Football
Well,
game?
that would have been awkward.
and she goes, so what did your parents think of me? And she goes, well, they weren't really too keen on you. And
You
she goes,
said that to her?
well, yeah, what was I going to say? You know I'm not a good liar.
You say the right thing.
You're not. You're not a...
You are terrible. You are. No wonder you're still here in your apartment. Oh my gosh.
What would you have said?
I'm like, oh, that was cool. They like you.
You're not a good liar. You lie all of the time to
can't-
everyone.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
So you're telling me she was like, what do they think of me? Oh, they're not too keen on
Oh,
you.
well, here's the next
That was the first thing that came to your head.
Here's the next best part. She goes, well, what do you think? And I went,
horrible.
No wonder.
You are an awful person.
Oh, well, what am I going to say? I didn't like her.
It doesn't matter what you said. What does she say to this?
She started crying.
Oh,
it hurt, man.
Rachel, if you're listening, we're so sorry for this idiot.
I'm so sorry.
Well, whatever. Like, she wasn't super great to me either. She was. But I didn't like her. So anyways, so that's...
They weren't too keen.
So, but her mom was her best friend. Like, literally. Her mom was her best friend. That's kind of weird, right?
It's a girl.
Yeah, that's...
Is Rachel's best friend her mom?
I don't know. I'm sure she is.
I don't know.
How long have you known Rachel?
A long time.
You don't know who her best friend is?
Yeah, I'm her best friend.
Yeah, I'm Catherine's best
Yeah.
friend.
Boom, shut that one down.
See? You didn't shut me down at all. You proved my point.
How do we improve? Oh, yeah, I guess we did. Never mind.
And we were talking one day, and she was she said she couldn't live more than like a half-hour drive from her mom.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Well, then that's what you should have said. You said, I'm moving away.
I know it's what I should have
to
said.
45 minutes away from
I'm moving to 35 minutes away. I can't.
See ya.
Did you guys talk about marriage?
No. We didn't. We weren't ever even official.
Oh, you guys weren't official?
No.
So there's a lot of gifts for not being official.
I know she kept throwing it on me.
And she met your parents for not being official?
Yeah, but I didn't say, hey, come meet my parents. My parents, she came over and I was like, hey, my parents are going to come by and we're going to watch the game. This wasn't, I didn't go from 3 dates to, hey, do you want to meet my parents? Well, I don't like you.
That's what I did.
Yeah, oh yeah, you.
I bought her a one-way plane ticket to Las Vegas.
After 2 weeks of knowing his wife, bro.
She was hot. She still is hot. I'd buy that ticket.
Oh, this guy's story is even better. I was there for the whole thing.
I know. Finish this.
Yeah, well, how did Rachel end? I heard you ended gracefully.
Oh, so this is even better. So we hung out the rest of the day.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was like...
She still hung out?
Yeah! And then, we stopped talking, of course, but then a couple months later, I gave her a jacket of mine, because she was cold or something. It was my favorite, Lamb of God jacket that I really liked.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this.
And I texted her, and I said,
Was
hey...
it a nice jacket?
It was, yeah. It
was
cost me $60.
It was a way nice
$60 jacket?
Yeah.
You couldn't have given that Utah State Aggies one?
I was trying to be nice, so I gave her a nice jacket.
Okay.
You wouldn't know about that, because you don't own anything nice. Because you're a human piece of trash.
Yeah, you ripped the
I
holes in
just
your
didn't
pants.
have that.
You think going to the Chuckarama is a nice date.
I hate that place now.
Oh, whatever.
Golden Corral.
Do you know how many times we went there?
Golden Corral is better.
Golden Corral is...
They both suck now.
Yeah.
It's all about all-you-can-eat sushi.
No. Ugh, I hate when we go there. Anyways.
Yeah,
So then she goes, I said, hey, can I get my jacket back?
I want some Chuckaramas now that we're talking about it.
Shut up. Let me
All right,
finish.
go for it.
And then she had some stuff in my car. Like, she had sunglasses and I think something else.
So there could have been a mutual trade.
Yeah. I had prisoners of war that I wanted to trade for my prisoners of war.
What did you have of hers again?
I had, sunglasses and something else.
Oh, okay.
They're still in my car.
Is the value of those equal to the value of your...
Of course not. They're sunglasses. This is my jacket. It's a kick-ass jacket. So, she goes, oh, did you want me to give you back all the presents you bought me for Christmas, too?
Wow. You didn't reply, did you?
No, I said, oh, okay. I got it. See ya.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, well, and so, you know what? Okay, so that was... I didn't like her, and she wasn't really that crazy, but it was a crazy relationship. I should have told her the first time I met her, thanks, but no thanks, you know.
How long did you guys date for?
We're
just going to call it you guys were official.
No, we saw each other
How long you guys were engaged for?
every other week for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
You said 3 months earlier.
Yeah. I heard
and
4.
you said every week.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Yeah.
You lying ass.
3 months every week.
So, no, okay, so hold on. It was
Well, I remember
hold
the
on.
other day you told me 4 months every day.
Oh, no, it was 3 months, because it was October to December.
Sure wasn't 4.
October, November, December. So 3 months.
September to December.
October to December.
Okay.
What did I just say?
August to December.
It was actually 3 years.
Do you miss her?
I think about it every night. I think about what a poorly constructed pillowcase that is and how I need a new one. Oh, I told you, I forgot about her. I forget about her all the time.
What a douchebag.
Yeah, I know. But this next one is pretty funny. This is Telescope.
Oh, Telescope. This is
Telescope Girl.
You know
Telescope Girl. Oh, yeah.
So her name rhymes with Bailey. So we're just going to call her Bailey.
Is it Bailey?
No, it's Shaylee. So this girl I met...
That was a good story.
Shaylee's a dumb hoe. So
Where'd you get this bad boy right here?
When?
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
Okay.
So Shaylee is a girl in my apartment complex, and an acquaintance of mine said, "Hey, you should go on a date with her." And they were friends, and I said, "Okay." So
she bogarted your birthday.
she did. We'll get to that.
God.
But I asked her out, and for that date, we went to Wingers, and then we went to Wingers, and then we were going to come back here and watch a movie.
Wingers.
But turns out she hates fried chicken. So
Who is this girl?
thank you. Well, she's Canadian.
Oh, we should have said that in the first place.
We already can tell. Yeah. So then that first date, we're waiting for my roommates to
We
be done.
call it slow Cosby.
Following in hot Cosby. So then we her friends call her and say, "Hey, do you want to go to a movie tonight?" And then she asked me, "Do you want to go to a movie?" And I said, "Yeah, that's fine." And we went and saw Hail Caesar with her and her friends. Her friends.
Oh, Hail Caesar.
First off, that movie sucked.
Did it?
Yeah. Second off, her friends had the most garbage senses of humor and laughs I've ever heard.
Give us an example. Was it like I can't think of it.
It's exactly like that.
Oh, okay.
But we were sitting in the theater, and we ended up holding hands. I don't know why.
Who made the first move?
I made the first move.
Really?
Yeah. Because I had been so confused of whether or not you hold hands or not on the first date, because I'd heard so many different kinds of things. It's confusing.
It's up in the air still.
What are you supposed to do?
Well, she's Canadian, you know.
Yeah. Well, that changes there. That's the
I should have had my translation book
variable
out.
change. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, but I didn't. Okay, so
Quarter
anyways,
maple syrup and some cheese curds in the bag.
it's free healthcare, and the world's least important country bumper sticker on her car. Like New Zealand is more important to the world than Canada.
I'm from Canada. That was my Canadian accent.
Let's hear your Boston accent real quick.
Hey, let me get a hot dog.
Oh, that's
Hey, let me get a hot dog.
is that a Boston accent?
I don't think so.
That is not a Boston.
That's how about a New York accent?
That can
No.
pass as, yeah, that can
That's
pass
a
as
poorly
New York.
done.
Oh, let's hear your Boston accent.
Pakyakan Harvard Yard. That's bad too.
Let me get a hot dog.
That's New York or
Hey,
Jersey.
get about it. Get about it.
Hey, here's my Chicago accent. Mamma mia!
Here's my southern accent. Hey, that's a spicy meatball. Hey.
Good day, mate.
So we're
That is pretty sad.
so this girl. So this is like 2 weeks before my birthday, and I don't celebrate my birthday.
When's your birthday?
Because it's January 19th, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't celebrate my birthday because I'm an adult male, and if you're an adult male and you celebrate your birthday, that means you actually have a vagina. So she's like kind of hounding me to get my birthday, and so I just said, we'll. She said she likes Seinfeld, and I said, okay, we'll have a Seinfeld trivia. If you can beat me, then I'll tell you when my birthday is. And this was 2 days. This was the day before my birthday. And she goes, okay. And she beat me. She asked this really obscure, hard question. And I told her, and she's like, well, we have to hang out for your birthday. And I said...
So you guys hung out for your birthday?
Well, yeah, but we made out that night. So I was like, okay.
Well, you guys kissed?
Yeah, so, and then we made out.
Oh.
This wasn't just a kiss, it was make out.
Tonsil hockey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she knows about hockey.
She's
Because she's Canadian.
Da-dum.
What was that?
It was, you didn't get the little chime afterwards. That's what it was.
It's da-doom-ch.
I didn't give you the chime.
chime.
The chime.
It's a hi-hat.
Well, can it be a chime too?
It can't be a chime.
I thought it was a crash.
It's a hi-hat.
It could be a crash or a hi-hat.
Oh, are we going into this right now?
Okay, so the next day, it's birthday celebration day.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing on your phone?
I'm paying attention. Shut up and tell the story.
Okay, so
How many damn minutes are you already into this?
shut up. We're not even a half hour in. You
Okay,
crybaby.
Hurry up.
So, the next day,
Is this a telescope part?
No. We're not even there yet. We have to. It's called telling a story, you dumbass. There's a way to do it, and you don't know how to do it.
Just give us what we want. Give us the meat.
The telescope. Okay. So we gotta talk about how she bogarted my birthday.
All right, go for it.
Okay, thank you. Do I have your permission to continue with my podcast? Kill yourself. So, anyways,
so you were eating Whole Foods. We get it.
We were discussing how great Obama is, but so that day she was like, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I said, "I want to go to Taco Bell." And she goes, "Well, we can't do that." And I said, "Okay."
She's right.
No, she's not. So anyway, we ended up making out, which was awesome. She is a good kisser. That is 100% fact. But then she goes, "Well, she goes, "Well, my friends made a cake for you for your birthday. So can we go hang out with so do you want to do that tonight?" And I said, "No."
You said no.
Yeah, hell yeah, I said no.
But you don't just make a cake for some stranger.
Yeah.
Unless her dumb friends, there was a plot to get her friend's opinion on you.
She's a zombie. Yeah, and it was, probably.
So what did you guys do? You said no?
Well,
was she kind of disappointed?
Yeah, she was like, "Well, my friend made this cake." And I was like, "Okay, we can go for like an hour." She's like, "An hour?" And I wanted to be like, what part of I just want to make out isn't quite getting... And then I slapped her.
With some bullet.
Well, it's going up now. Start turning around now.
Well, so then we went to this crappy hamburger place.
What's it called?
Out in Spanish Fork, the Little Acorn.
And this place is so good, though.
Oh my hell!
I'm just joking.
He's never been there, and it's all kitschy. There's like a garden painted on the walls inside, and like screen doors. And she's like throwing a fit because she's a chick, obviously. Yeah. And the food was garbage, but she did pay. But she should have because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go. so
yeah, if you had to pay for that, dude, I would have left and said, "This is our."
Yeah, I would have dropped her off in the middle of Canyon and said, "Good luck getting home."
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to kill you later.
All right, telescope.
Okay.
Telescope.
No, we're not there yet. Golly.
No.
So we that night after we went to her friend's place and we played Brazilian Uno, which guess what is a way to make Uno less fun than it already is. They took a non-fun game and they sucked even more fun out of it.
Uno is fun.
Uno is not fun.
Uno is way fun.
No, it isn't.
When you get
Uno's fun.
People.
Uno is fun. Uno is fun if you can piss someone off.
My crew up in Eugene, we know how to play Uno.
Shut up.
Yo.
So, my crew.
Yoo-hoo, running crew.
Did you guys dab after you done?
Yoo-hoo, running crew.
What's that?
Meatwad.
Oh, yeah. So after that, I was like, "Well, you want to come back to my place and we can watch some Seinfeld?" And I kind of did like her, but
we get that.
So we watched Seinfeld and then we made out. And it's been a while. And so
look, go put this all in a book. Give us a telescope. Give us a telescope.
Shut up. We're getting to the telescope.
No.
So, anyways, you know how long we've been talking? And every time I get interrupted because I'm so angry and I can't yell. I've been trying to tell the story, and you won't shut up about the telescope. And I'm telling the telescope right now. So shut up and let me talk.
Here it comes, everybody.
So I have this telescope.
It better start with there's a telescope.
So I ended up giving her like a tiny little hickey, and she's like, "Don't give me a hickey." And I said, "I know how to give a hickey. I'm not going to give you a hickey." It was seriously cut your pinky nail in half, and make it a shade darker than your skin, and that's what it looked like.
Wow.
So the next morning she texted me. Do you remember we were talking? We were talking together.
I remember.
Yeah, and she texted me and she's like, "Hey, you gave me a hickey!" Like exclamation point, all caps. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, I wasn't sorry, but you have to say it. So then she comes over, and I was talking to you, Mr. Sudkiss, about this.
We all know who he is.
Yeah, but I'm going to call him Mr. Sudkiss.
Right.
I actually like Sudkiss.
That's your new
alias.
Alias, yeah. What was your one before?
Fatty
Magoo?
Fatty Magoo.
The Aluminum
Monster. What was Charlie's nickname?
Shut up. Tell the story.
Okay. So it started. So there was a telescope.
So then she comes over and she's like, "Hey, can we talk?" And I was talking to you. I knew what was going to happen, and I didn't really care.
Like, if you could summarize this part, what would you say?
So then she goes, "Hey, we need to stop dating," and I said, "Okay, that's fine. She said we need to slow things down. She likes to go slow, quote unquote."
Cry?
No, I was like, "Awesome. Now I can." Oh, and then because the night before, she said she was a feminist, and then like I kind of like lost all interest. But anyways, she said, so her birthday was the next week, and she invited me to her party. And I said I'd go. And then I asked her, and then on like Tuesday before her party, she says, hey, this guy I'm dating, he's going to be there. Just want to give you a heads up. And I said, okay. And I hate parties, but I went for 15 minutes. I didn't even see the guy. But the next day I asked her, did you still want to go on another date? And she goes, well, I'm actually dating a guy right now, so no. And I said, okay, that's fine. So at that, from that text, from that conversation till a month later, we had absolutely zero communication. I never saw her. I never talked to her. Yeah. Zero. I'm taking my buddy up to a job interview up in Sandy, and I get a call from her. And it's kind of weird, so I answer, and she goes, and I said, hey, how's it going? She goes, good, what are you up to? And I said, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, are you doing okay? And I said, yeah. And she asked me again, are you doing okay? And I said, yeah, what's up? Which is kind of weird, right? And she goes, are you stalking me?
Did you laugh?
No, well, first off, I was like, what the hell am I supposed to say? You caught me.
You should have laughed.
Yeah, you caught me red-handed. Like, which one did you find? Did you find the toilet cam? Like, which one did you find?
Did you ever play Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
When you get caught and the camera goes ding! And the controller might
and then you're like, I gotta run! So I go, no, Shaylee, I'm not stalking you. And I go, what's up? And she goes, well, I don't feel safe here at the Omni. And I said, okay. And I said, is there anything I've done? And she goes, no. And I said, okay, how long have you been feeling like this? And she goes, I don't know.
Are you a therapist now?
Yeah. Well, I said, how long have you been feeling like this? And she goes, I don't know. And she goes, and I said, is it new? And she goes, I don't know. And I said, is it...
This girl is dumb.
Have you been this for a while? And she goes, I don't know.
My
and
rate
I said,
is $35.
Yeah. And I said, okay. And she goes, do you have a telescope in your room? And I said, nope. And so she lives at a place in the complex where she can't even see my window because I have an awning over my window. Okay. So I can only see down. Okay. So I said, no, Shaylee, I don't have a telescope. And she goes, oh, okay. And then she goes, and then I said, my roommate Andrew, I think he has a telescope though. It turns out he doesn't. He just has a big tripod for surveying. I thought it was a telescope. But because I'm an idiot. But then she goes, well, why does he have a telescope? She's like, look. And I was like, you dumb bitch! How the hell should I know why he has a telescope? Like, what am I?
Oh, he's
Stephen
the one
Hawking.
You.
Yeah, I was like, well, he likes your panties, but but I said, I don't know, because he likes to look at the stars. Like, how are you supposed to answer that question? Now, and then I said this. Not only do I not have a telescope, but even if I did, I can't see your room because I have an awning over my window, and I can only see down to the floor. Not only that, but your room is 40 feet away. A telescope you look at the moon with. If I put this telescope in your direction, I couldn't see anything.
Did you say all this to her?
I did. I said that to her.
What did she say?
And
was
then
she feeling
did you
more
say,
like relaxed?
I wouldn't even want to look at you with that telescope.
No, because, I mean, if she was naked, like...
Wow.
So
what was her reaction to
well, so
this?
she just goes, oh, okay.
Was she like, oh, I feel so relieved?
No. She didn't believe anything I said. We haven't talked in a month, and now she thinks I'm stalking her? By the way, I live on the 3rd floor. She lives on the 2nd. You can't just look up and go, that is a telescope. You have to, like, look really hard.
Yeah.
Andrew, what's this telescope over here?
Because he bought it.
He was sitting under your bed over here.
How did you find that? What's all these pictures you've taken? So I said no, and I said, if there's anything I've done to scare you or frighten you, or if there's anything in my bed, I apologize. I did not mean anything.
It's totally your fault.
So then, nothing.
What a freaking loser.
Yeah, well, so then like I told all my friends and we laughed about it.
Because it's
funny.
It's funny.
Yeah. So then,
but I do feel unsafe here, though.
Well, you should, because like we don't take kindly to your kind around here.
You're the wrong kind.
I had to sneak in here.
Yeah.
You're like Kane's second cousin.
Once removed.
Yeah.
Whatever
Well, his people, what they did is they lived on this island. It sucked.
I like how you say his people all the
and
time.
then what happens is it goes, this place sucks so much, we're going to get on a boat and we're going to go find somewhere else to live. And they landed in Diamond Bar, California. But,
DB.
I don't know what happened to my watch.
Right there.
Oh, that's Andrew's watch. Maybe it's in the car.
You can have that one now.
Oh, thanks, man.
So flash forward. Yeah,
Let's flash forward.
Flash forward.
That's better than fast forward.
Yeah. So flash forward like a month later, and I'm I'm somewhere, And she's there, and she goes, "Hey," and it's just the two of us, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I accused you of stalking me."
Yeah.
And I said,
Well, that was pretty nice of her.
"Yeah, well, yeah, it's pretty stand up, but she still accused me of stalking."
Did she tell a lot of people what she thought about?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, really?
But
she messaged me. She was like, "Hey, that guy." I was like, "He does that." No,
It's like, you're not the first.
He's not taking my spot.
You know all these. You know all these.
You too?
Are you still undressing between 9 and 9:15? It's like, by the way, you've got a mole on your shoulder. You might want to get looked at because it's a little suspicious.
It's a little irregular.
Yeah, I've been watching it over the past couple months, and it's been growing.
I watched her grow. She got checked out.
I gotta do.
I know a great doctor. He works out of a van. I give
windowless, of course.
Yeah.
We want your privacy.
It's my MRU, my mobile rape unit. So
where is she now? Where is this?
Well, so she was at church the other day, and
she's still here.
Well, she said she's moving to Canada, back to
Thank
Canada.
goodness.
Moving to Canada. Get back there.
Yeah, it's like, well, let's build a wall up there too.
Yeah.
You know? We don't need you people coming down here. You know,
Doing
finding out. Accusing me of stalking you.
Doing the safety dog.
Oh, you finally got it. Yeah. I mean, we could do a whole episode on Sakura, but I generally feel bad for her because she did have a bad life.
Give us like 2 sentences on Sakura.
Okay.
Sums it all up.
I said masturbate, and she said I hate you.
I don't get it.
Because I said I'm masturbate. I mean, oh wait, who's I don't know, who's listening to this?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
Watch the most downloads ever.
Hey, everyone!
She basically had an absentee father that lived with her and like really did a number on her and her sisters and her mom.
She's Japanese?
Yeah.
Emotionally, though, right? Not physically?
No.
Did she cook well?
Like, physically?
No, he didn't. They didn't. I don't think he hit her.
Oh.
But I mean, she
just was never
She
there.
lived with a guy who came home, was her dad, and then he'd look at her and wouldn't say anything. Then he'd go upstairs and stay in his room all night for every day.
Oh.
You know.
I mean, that's not how you be a dad? It's not normal?
Papa?
He'd hang out with cats, and maybe that's why they like dogs so much. It's because he had a cat.
Was Sakura your first girlfriend?
No, she was my like third or fourth. God,
excuse me.
And if I could go back and now I know that like you've been obsessed over your wife for basically your whole life because you've just been a sad sack your whole life.
Sad sack.
Yeah. But if I could go back in time, if future Andrews listen to this and you have the capability to go back in time, go back to 2012 and kick 2012 Andrew's ass, please.
No. Go back to 1987.
Yeah, go get a coat hanger and go find my mom.
Hey, what about me?
Collateral damage, baby.
Yeah.
What have you done with your life that's so great besides... Okay, you don't.
Yeah, start listing them off! Graduated college, gone to law school, got married, had a baby.
How is Reno, by the way?
He is cute.
Reno's not bad.
You like it out there?
Dude, tell me about the all-you-can-eat sushi.
Oh, dude.
Is all you can eat sushi out there?
Everywhere is all you can eat sushi. And
let's go.
It's
We're
only,
in.
It's only an 8-hour.
Babe, I'll see you in 8 hours. We gotta... Yeah, what's the drive to Reno?
From Salt Lake, it's about 7-8 hours. But you lose an hour because of different times.
That's true. Is it good all you can eat sushi?
It's for all you can eat sushi, yes. It's
Give us
good.
a price.
Lunch, anywhere from $15 to $18.
What am I, a Rockefeller?
Dinner, $20 to $25. You also get all you can eat appetizers.
Shut up. Okay.
We're in.
We can't afford not to go.
Takoyaki, tempura.
They have takoyaki?
Takoyaki. Is it good takoyaki or decent?
Well, if your idea
Is there taco in the yaki?
Yeah.
There is. So, but if your idea of takoyaki is a vehicle for Japanese mayonnaise and takoyaki sauce,
Yes,
then
that's
then it'll be perfect.
Oh, that's because mayonnaise on top of things. Not that I do it, but I hear it's
Not
really
like
good.
burritos. Or
This guy loves mayonnaise so much, he found a guy in an alley, said, I'll give you all the mayonnaise you want, just close your eyes and suck it through this hose. And he said, okay.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm going to do all you can eat sushi.
It was pretty good.
It was good?
And there's also an all you can
Is there anything else great about Reno besides all you can eat
What
sushi
else
place?
is in Reno?
There's 3 Mavericks. There's an all you can eat Korean barbecue place.
Oh.
Wait. Which is better? All you can eat Korean or all you can eat sushi?
Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I could take
We have to make a
I'd believe
distinction
that.
between all you can eat Korean and then all you can eat Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
I didn't mean the barbecue part.
Aliens are
A
gross.
little sticky.
It was fine. I'm done.
You done with Reno?
I'm done in Reno.
Oh, like
Would you
you're
move
done
there
mentally, or you actually just
Like
done there?
I've moved.
Like you clocked out. Like I'm done with Reno.
Would you move to Reno?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't mind it if
wouldn't
like
mind
if
it.
you ended up in Reno with a good job.
Lake Tahoe's an hour away. Lake Tahoe's pretty. They have all 4 seasons.
Reno
Not
or
that
Provo?
I care.
Which one? Would you do?
Reno.
Reno or Logan?
Oh, man.
Logan.
Logan or Diamond Mine? Logan or Hyrule?
Logan.
Where's Hyrule? Vegas?
It's in
Oh,
Legend
you
of Zelda.
retard! It's a fictional place in a Zelda. game.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, you nerds. Oh, the Link to the Past.
Oh, this guy!
Don't you say it.
This guy builds models. He went and saw Star Trek opening night, and he's like, "This is the greatest movie I've ever seen."
Can I say something?
Yeah,
about
you
Star
can go
Trek?
ahead, you can
That
say.
movie is amazing. That movie's way good.
Is that the one with Boba Fett and?
How dare you?
Not only does he like Star Trek, he also builds model planes,
Well, that's cool.
Thank you.
And-
Thank you, Garrett.
and he likes Kobe Bryant,
Mm,
who rapes women.
He was raped.
who
by
doesn't rape women
Well,
in
Good point.
in professional basketball?
Reno or Salt Lake City?
I don't know.
Reno or Las Vegas?
Ooh, that's-
Reno.
Really?
You take
Las
Reno over
Vegas
Vegas.
is so hot.
Oh yeah.
Is it just the weather? That's the.
Yeah.
If Reno 911, if
But Reno, the lights are never timed well. I stopped at red lights. I've stopped at more red lights in Reno than I have my entire life up to that point.
if the show of Reno 911, if that
Good
cast
show.
was there and you saw them on a regular basis,
Reno.
Yeah, me too.
Reno, California.
Reno.
Let's say it's the nicest part of California.
I love this game he plays.
It's
I
very
love this
nice.
game.
The street tacos everywhere.
Reno.
Last night he's let me ask you a serious question. And then 5 minutes later he's like, okay, now let's say there's 2 clowns and one of them has a knife, the other one has a rubber band with a nail in it, and one will give you $5 if you tongue kiss his mother. Like, which one do you hang out with for the next 3 hours? Whoa, what was that question you asked me last night? If we could repeat it on air.
Was that not it?
Oh no, the gun one.
Oh yeah.
Do you like guns as much as your brother?
No.
Okay, well then he would sell it.
He's saying like, would you sell your guns for? He's asking me would I sell my guns for a girl?
Like, what if the girl said, "I have anxiety around your guns. I love you, but will you sell them, please?"
No.
Would you be
Andrew-
mad at Andrew if he sold them?
Would I be mad if he sold them?
Yeah.
No.
Would you be like, good man for selling them if he did sell them?
I would have no opinion on the matter.
You gave away all your heavy metal CDs when you dated Heather.
Wow.
Yeah, but
see,
she
I
was a-
respect.
She.
Not with the T, but respect.
That's when I was young and I didn't know anything.
Okay, good.
Oh, so you would take it back?
Hell yeah.
What would you say if you still had it?
You're
now?
talking to the guy who became an entirely different person.
I
So this woman would come down from her ivory tower and pick him up out of the dumpster and grace herself with this presence.
I would say, why? Why?
Thank you.
Why? And if she said I didn't like it, I'd say, well, there's lots of things I don't like about you that I ask you to change.
How about this?
See? You
How
see?
about- yeah. Everything makes sense. What about this? If she asked you to give up something, would you automatically expect her to give up something?
Yes. Of course.
Why would you not expect that?
That's
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 the way it is.
equality in relationships.
I'd ask her to give up her self-respect. I'd say,
And be totally submissive.
if I have to give up my guns, you don't get to like yourself anymore.
You don't have any rights anymore.
Yeah.
so-
And you just sign this piece of paper
Yeah.
that says
Because
I
of the
give up
implication.
all of my rights.
That all the beefs are squashed.
Let's go back to California real quick.
Okay.
Oh my
So
God.
neither of you would live in California.
Never. I will
It's
never
too
live in California.
expensive.
$200,000 a year.
No, I can't. My guns can't go with me.
And your guns can go with you.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
But illegally. You gotta hide it, obviously.
You see what I mean?
I mean, they're not gonna just come search you. Like, here.
It's California.
like, that guy. Go search that guy right there.
This guy walks into Mr. Sudkiss walks into the police station with a trench coat, sunglasses on, with a note that says, "Go check out this guy. He's got girls."
He just went to California. I convinced him.
Super Troopers? Is that a good movie?
Super Troopers is a great movie.
Yeah.
But no, I just for the record, I am never getting rid of any of my guns for a girl. Now, let's say Now, you asked me questions last night where I would sell my guns if we needed to pay rent, if surgery or school. I'd sell my guns for that because that's a justifiable reason.
What about a vacation?
Hell no.
Oh, once in a lifetime vacation.
To the moon? Where?
To California.
Where's some street tacos?
And El Pollo Loco on the same day. With me.
No, I would not sell my guns for a once-in-a-lifetime vacation.
I would sell my gun to go to
My
the moon.
once-in-a-lifetime vacation is a McDonald's where no one else is allowed in but me and you, and we get to sit there, and a couple other my buddies, and we sit
thanks,
there.
Andrew, for that. Wow. Oh, no, you too, yeah. Just kidding. It's totally not funny.
And whoever else is there.
Me and Jones used to shoot the breeze at the Mickey D's all the time.
I know.
And we did a couple times, too.
I don't eat
Remember that
Mickey D's.
time we waited at a Burger King for how many hours waiting for this yahoo to come?
Which one?
You.
Well, I was
This was
late.
years ago.
Really?
You're like, oh, Williams is yada yada yada. He was sitting at the
Garrett,
Burger
I am
King.
always prompt.
In Vegas?
No, this was in Salt Lake. Maybe it wasn't Williams. Might have been Smith.
Oh, no,
A
that
typical
was...
Brett.
I remember that.
Typical Brett.
I do remember that.
Was that not Williams?
Shoot.
I wanna
It
say-
was Williams.
Oh, yeah, just
F
say
you.
it was. I like your way of thinking, I don't know. It was William.
I just remember thinking, typical Polynesians. Like, we're on Poly
That's
time.
why I hated Polynesians so much.
Don't hate us.
Why did I? Oh yeah, Elder.
I'm going to do the haka for you guys.
Elder.
Yeah, please. Will you do the haka and send away all the evil spirits?
Kumbate. Whatever the hell they say, I don't know.
That's actually pretty good. I'm not...
That's what it is.
All right, he's got to go.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks, everyone, for listening.
How long has this been?
Yeah, how long have we been on there?
It's 51 minutes.
We got to say
that's
something,
good.
a goodbye kind of a thing.
Yeah, okay, so what do
Give
you want to say?
them something to
What do you
send
want to say?
Wait. You got to send them off on a good message.
I don't know. What should I say?
Don't kill yourself.
Don't...
Give it some serious thought.
They're going to be listening to this driving or at work.
You know what, guys? I don't want you to judge me based off of my interactions with Rachel. I've changed. That was a long time ago, and I was dead inside.
A long time ago.
That was like last week.
It was 2 years ago. I was dead inside. Now I'm alive inside. Kinda. I mean, almost. I'm hanging by a thread.
I feel so alive.
But I just cut the thread.
For the very first time.
By the way, that was the saddest sack of a story ever. You could have summarized it like, I dated this crazy girl, and now here you go.
But you know what? I feel like I didn't really get into the crazy of it. Basically, how I was an asshole. The story was how I was an asshole.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I changed.
You never told them how you dumped her.
Oh, do I need to do an episode now about how great
Just
of a
give it
boyfriend
up
I've been?
just-
You know what? That's next episode.
Yeah, Andrew is a pretty awesome boy.
Thank you. This guy right here.
Except for that
I'm
one
a great
girl.
boyfriend.
He's a
too.
great. I thought you were a
If I was
husband.
your guys' boyfriend, it would be amazing.
Oh!
Let's all date each other for a week. See who the best boyfriend is.
No, he is a. Watching
Why is there no fan in here?
watching him with his wife, it's like you when you got married. Like, you became a different person. Like, this guy. Rachel has no idea the kind of horrible...
I have been consistent my whole life. Like, 6 o'clock every morning, wake up.
You should have seen this guy on the mission.
Prepare buckwheat pancakes.
Buckwheat pancakes.
They're good for you.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, they actually are pretty good.
Like, you take it with some Garcinia.
Look, if you had a pig's trough and said... gave him a blindfold and said, we'll give you $2 if you want to eat all this, he would eat it.
I'll do it for $1.50.
I'd eat about $3.50. Yeah. Well, if you're listening to this, enjoy. Thanks. It's always better when we've got my bro and Williams here.
Give us some if you want to hear us talk about anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm moving to Logan soon, so hopefully, I'll come down a lot. And by come down a lot, what I mean is I'm actually not moving to Logan. I'm just going to live in Brett's basement. Brett, hook me up.
Roll your ankle over there.
And he owes you.
He
You should
does
tell that
owe me.
story
Oh, yeah, we'll tell that story too.
Yeah, well,
of how athletic you are.
Well, what time do you have to be home?
just whenever.
Okay, good. Oh, I got to call those buttholes at the airport. Okay, well, thanks, guys, for listening. Please, if you're listening to this, do me a favor.
Please like and subscribe
And
and
end your
visit our
life.
sponsors.
And love ya.
Life.